Hello there, people of the internet. Does this look familiar to you? I'm at Loughborough Station again, and just like last time, I'm not at the right Loughborough Station. It's nothing personal. This Loughborough Station is very nice. Trust me, it's pretty good. It's just that, as you know, if you follow this channel for a little while, there used to be 2 Loughborough Stations, and there still is a second Loughborough Station. It's just over there. So, let me see if I can do this. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Well. Did it work? Yeah, there it is. Now we're at the right Loughborough Station. We're back at the Great Central Railway for their Winter Steam Gala. Let's go have some fun, shall we? Right, I've got 2 bits of news for you. Firstly, I'm at Cornham Woodhouse, having just travelled behind 92214. It's City of Leicester. It's a 9F, it's one of my favourites. It was a very nice first journey of the day. But also, I'm not actually alone today. I've got not 1, but 2 fellow vloggers with me. In you come, gents.
Hello.
Hi. So this is Simon Trains, and this, all the way from the land of the Miracle Land.
Yeah.
It's JBS.
Hi.
AKA, what is it, John Smith?
Simpson.
John Simpson. John B. Simpson, the B
Yes.
stands for beard. How have we all found ourselves here? A
don't
Londoner,
know.
a Midlander, and a New Yorker
Yeah.
on a heritage line in the Midlands. Well, at
Yeah.
least that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
It's relatively local.
Yes, but East Midlands and you're West Midlands.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm South London, and you're...
New York, Queens.
Yeah.
Mind you, this does have a link with London with the Great Central Railway,
Oh, yeah.
because it used to run to London Marylebone from here.
Yes, it did. How do we link it to New York? You could go to London and then get flights to New York.
Basically, and
Yeah.
from the Bakerloo line at Marylebone, you can transfer a couple stops down to the Metropolitan. The Metropolitan goes to Moorgate,
What other line stops at Moorgate?
Northern City.
Hey, you see, I've introduced. He's done his research.
Yes.
He understands the Northern City Line theorem.
I mean, I'm with 2 people who have famous or infamous videos regarding the Northern City Line.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, excuse me,
Yeah.
hello, did you ask permission for that?
I'm not sure what mine was infamous for. Beatboxing.
no,
to
yours was famous. Simon's was infamous.
Yes.
Yeah, we hopped off at Cornham Woodhouse, which you may think, well, that's a bit weird. If you were enjoying your journey behind City of Leicester, why would you get off here? There's another loco I'm very excited about. It's guesting here this weekend from the Swanage Railway, I want to say. It's Bulleid Pacific. One of my 3, actually 2 of my 3 favourite steam locos of all time are here this weekend. 9F and a Bulleid Pacific. Only one we're missing is a GWR Castle. The Bulleid Pacific that's here this weekend from the Swanage Railway is 257 Squadron. And what makes it very special is, you may have seen a Bulleid Pacific on my channel before, very recently. That would have been Sir Keith Park at the Spa Valley Railway. But this one looks very different to that one. What's the similarity? Well, the one we're seeing today, unrebuilt.
Spam can.
Yes, the original Spam can. That's why they got their name. They were rebuilt in the early 50s under BR to be a bit more efficient and more boring, I guess. But they are a very rare thing in that I love both versions of the Bulleid Pacific. The fact that some didn't get rebuilt before steam was withdrawn off of BR means a few survived in original unrebuilt form. 257 Squadron's one of them.
And interestingly enough, I'd say that the unrebuilt Bulleid Pacific is probably one of my favorite designs of British steam locomotive, up there with the likes of the A4, which of course is pretty much the only steam locomotive from the UK most Americans know about. So
Yeah, that and the Flying Scotsman.
which we tried to keep.
Yeah, you did try
Yeah.
and steal Flying Scotsman.
Yes.
Unsuccessful.
This is actually revenge. We're now stealing American railway vloggers. It's now the payback.
What?
Did you not tell him about the pilot?
No.
Never mind, you didn't hear anything. We're fine. We're going to wait for the Bulleid Pacific to come back through, and then we're going to continue our journey north, southbound.
Southbound.
Southbound, that's it.
Yeah.
Give us a wave, Simon. Alright, so got a couple of updates for you. Firstly, we've done a round trip up to Rothley and back again. Got a brief ride behind 257 Squadron. Very brief because everybody else in attendance today had the same idea. Very busy on that train, including not one but two train doggos. But we're back at Loughborough Central and we've just discovered something a bit concerning. This is not aged well, let's be honest. Or maybe it was a warning from the past. Let's just stop talking about it now, shall we? Anyway, yes, we're about to get some lunch and maybe some drinks. Right, so you may be able to notice we're back on the train.
Yes.
Do we have food and drink? Well, he has, because he came prepared.
Yeah, I got some garlic bread.
He's just got garlic bread, which is just wafting in front of my nose, and
I was like, oh, you want some now?
Yeah, so the plan was to stop off back at Loughborough Central for food and drink, except there's no hot food and no beers on tap. So we thought, let's hop the next train back up to Cornham Woodhouse.
Yeah.
And then that next train happens to be being hauled by 257 Squadron.
The Bulleid.
So we're not stopping at Cornham Woodhouse, we're riding this all the way to Leicester North. These seats might be right behind the loco. The loco's going to be there. It's right there.
Right there.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, lunch can wait for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, not for Simon.
I may be hungry, but I'm not that hungry.
No.
Because you can't be that hungry where you would give up the opportunity
Yeah.
to be.
Everybody
right
thinks
behind
they're
this.
hungry and thirsty until a Bulleid rolls through.
Yes.
And especially given how busy the first... Like, we got a run behind the Bulleid earlier, between
Yes.
Quorn and Woodhouse and Rothley.
Yeah.
And it was rammed. I mean,
people.
not even standing room only, basically.
It was basically rush hour on the Waterloo and City.
Yes.
Yes.
And now it's rush hour on the I don't know.
Northern end of the Bakerloo.
Yes, there you go. So, yeah, let's enjoy the ride, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so hello again. A lot has happened since the last time I spoke to you. Mainly, we all got distracted by 257 Squadron and Bulleid Pacific loveliness. We bashed that all the way up to Leicester North, and then came back on ourselves down to Quorn and Woodhouse, and we've sort of been here ever since, to the point that it's now dark, as you
Yes.
can probably tell.
And we're also the only ones on the platform.
We are literally the only ones here. It is very ghostly out, and it fitting for the station that's set in the 1940s, has a kind of World War II theme to it. It does feel a bit ominous. It's very cold. We are literally the last people on the station, but our patience has been rewarded because number one, we got food, which is very nice. It was burger and chips.
Yes.
Number two, we have beers. Very nice craft beer brewery place thingy bar at Quorn and Woodhouse station. We're on the milds. Very dark. Very bitter, like my heart. Simon had half a. What did you have?
Half
Did it.
bitter.
Our patience has been rewarded because the last train of the day is 257 Squadron.
Yes.
And it'll be arriving any minute now out of the gloom
Out of the darkness.
into the light. Let's go. So now I come to you aboard the last train of the day.
Yes.
The only problem is it's a bit later than was advertised.
Just a little bit.
Just slightly. I guess some things in life are worth waiting for.
And it means more time at the Great Central Railway.
Yes!
And
yeah.
also night steam.
Night steam behind a Bulleid Pacific. If Carlsberg did Fridays, what it was that, you know. Well, I'm asking you. You're the American here.
Exactly.
You don't even know what Carlsberg is. You're like, what's Bud Light?
I mean, Carlsberg is basically the Danish equivalent.
Yeah, we're finally heading back to Loughborough, and 257 Squadron's just there. Literally just there. So I'm going to enjoy this now.